I will be going to the expo, and it'll be my first time going to an expo. Little background about me, everybody. Hi, my name is Sincere Seals. I've only been in the industry for like 10 months. A lot of you guys have been in the industry for like 50 years. So, I'm like the little noob, but I remember when I first jumped on one of these calls with Byron, I wasn't even in the industry. I was just looking to get ahead. I was looking to, um, some of the cheat codes, right? Because when you go to these schools, they don't really give you the cheat codes. They really just keep it like textbook and the baseline. But like going through Byron's course, you get to see like beneath the surface a little bit, and just like the little tips and tricks that work here and there. And that's what I really enjoyed the most about the course. And here we are 10 months later, I still find myself going back to the course curriculum and just to seek more knowledge and more information about certain things in particular. And in my 10 months of doing this, I'm still in the incubation period, right? But in my 10 months of doing this, I've traveled with my clients. They treat me well. They treat the whole team well. I just wanted to say thank you, Byron, for the course. Thank you for putting your time and your energy and your efforts and your knowledge and your experience and consolidating that into a course for guys like us. Because it really means a lot and it helps.
A few weeks ago, I was on my biggest gig in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I was supposed to be with you on that. I'm still mad about that.
Man, that was intense. But two things on that regarding the EP League. One, I was flying out of Chicago, and I got in that whole mix-up with that global, internet Windows flying out issue. So I call up Louis, and Louis dropped everything, came pick me up. We hung out for a few hours.
That's so cool, dude.
It was pretty cool. It was cool to know that family's just almost anywhere, really. The second thing I wanted to bring up, I got that gig because of the hard skills. Someone that I trained with at the hard skills referred me to the company I worked for, and it was such a blessing. So my advice to everybody who's listening, if you can go to those trainings, you said it in your training day, look at everything as an interview, and you're like a walking resume. Everything that you do, everything that you say, and everyone that you train with will be super beneficial for you in the future. So big ups to the EP League.
But to all of the guys listening too on this, picking back off what you and Raleigh said, this industry, it can be big, but it's also somewhat small. Like, it's such a small circle. Like, I ended up finding out that our contractors, like our employers, Raleigh somehow like knew the owner and whatnot and met them. And point being with that is with opportunity, like when we get opportunities like the expo, we're really never going to know who we run into, who we meet, how maybe a week or a month later that, new opportunities could arise. And like, the networking opportunities is in the circle within this industry. Like I said, it can seem big, but yeah, it seems like everyone still knows everyone somehow a little bit here and there. And it's just awesome because at the end of the day, kind of like what Raleigh was saying, especially with the league, it's not just instructors, trainers, and members. It really does seem like brothers, family. And I just want to say I'm really thankful for that because, the conversation the day me and Raleigh had was by far, one of the best I've had in a long time. It was great to catch up, still stay in contact with some other folks through the WhatsApp and the chats. So I just wanted to throw that out there, say things are good, and I'm also really excited to see everybody going to the expo because it's going to be awesome.
Things been going good, man. You're climbing, bro. You're on the move, man. What's up? I'm proud of you.
Things are good, brother. Things are good. Staying busy, and you see things, doors are opening and getting opportunities to speak. And man, that thing I called you about was huge, man. share a stage with Elijah.
I'm gonna pop around a little bit, but it's good to see you, my man.
Yeah, always love and appreciate you, man. Hey, he's the real deal. Follow the recipe. You'll bake a cake. This is it. I'm telling you. I've been rocking with him for years, and he ain't steered me wrong yet. So, all you new cats that are on the fence, jump on it. Again, follow the recipe. I heard somebody talking about LinkedIn. Follow the recipe. Legit. Follow the recipe. It works 100%. I'm living proof, man. I'm living proof. Regardless of my background, without Byron and his support, mentorship, and his programs, I will. So, I'm living it. I'm literally living proof. That what he gives is the real deal. So that's my 2 cents, man. Love you, brother.
This is my first time being on one of these live Q&As. I just finished the training day course last week, so it was awesome. Yeah, it was great content. So I look forward to taking one of the other classes and then hopefully get into one of the hard skill classes next year. Dope. My schedule's a bit rough this time around, but next year's schedule, I'm hoping to hit it up. One of the best things I got from that course was the whole LinkedIn situation. I was never on LinkedIn until I took your class, so it took me a bit to get that thing fired up, but making some good connections out there for sure.
I finished the course probably maybe about a month ago or whatnot, and was still kind of trying to work my way into executive protection. I'm ex-military. I served 7.5 years with Canadian Forces as an armored crewman. Seriously, I loved the course. Like the whole emphasis on soft skills really stuck out to me. I've now kind of been going through a lot of the other content as well, and being drawn to a lot of the other guys in the industry that you work with. And yeah, it's definitely a huge learning curve, but man, I'm loving it. As far as the kill house and stuff like that, because I have very little background. I've barely played with any pistols in my entire life. Is there any way to kind of get into that more as a training thing rather than actually competing?
In terms of like the shoot houses and things like that, I see 2 ways that you can get yourself into shooting and moving. One of them is actually like shooting competitions, right? One of the other reasons I think shooting competitions are awesome is because it teaches you that higher level decision making while you're manipulating your weapon. If you go to tactical courses, you'll find tactics, which are very important and should be mastered, but you'll find smaller string fire. If you've been at shooting competitions, most of the things you learn at tactics courses will be simple to you and you'll fly through them. So much of gunfighting is really about sight, processing speed, and movement. Then the other thing about it is airsoft, dude.
I'm trying to, man. I'm trying to. I just got a new contract at Torrey Pines Hilton, and they're working me to death. So I'm hoping to get that weekend off. But you will be seeing me at hard skills here real soon. Real soon. Either September or November, man.
Well, I mean, these are good problems. This is what we prayed for, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
People think that they need to meet employers to get opportunities in this game, or they need to meet clients or whatever. Your work is going to come from your peers. If you have an opportunity to go and shake hands with guys, get in guys' face, link up with dudes and stuff like that, man, take it, because those cats that are like, yo, we just did an op together, this guy's solid, that is how you open a lot of doors in this game, man.